I went to the University of Arkansas at Little Rock, where I studied biology and Spanish. I had a double major there, and during that time, I worked at a local clinic called Arkansas Neurology and Epilepsy Center, where I gained some experience, really more so on the accounting side of what it's like to run your own doctor's office. So that was important for me. And then for a couple years, toward the end of my college, my time at UALR, I actually had some experience at a local clinic titled Community of Grace Health Center. And during that time, I was able to work with patients who didn't have any health insurance at all, and the bulk of our patients at that clinic were Spanish-speaking patients. So I had the opportunity to interpret during some of those visits, and the doctors there, they knew that I wanted to become a doctor as well, so they also talked to me about the medical side of things. The summer right before I started my junior year of college, my brother Breland, he passed away tragically, and this was actually less than a week before I started my junior year. So I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I was going to even go to school that semester. So thankfully I was able to get in touch with Dr. Kirk, a counselor that we have at UALR, and he was extremely helpful. The Mosaic Church, actually during that time, our Mosaic Church family just surrounded my family with prayer and meals and cars and just checking up on us. So that was very helpful as well. One of the challenges that sticks out to me the most was actually right after I was accepted into medical school. So I was absolutely excited and thrilled to have received my acceptance letter, but I remember shortly after receiving that news, having classmates come to me and tell me that, having fellow classmates from college, from UALR, come to me and tell me that one of our peers was saying that I was accepted to UAMS because I was Black. I'm one of 9 Black students in my class, and there are 174 students in my medical school class. So at times it could feel isolating not to be able to look across the room and see many people who look like me. That's something that I think is very important, not only for patients to have, or patients to be able to come into an office and to be able to see a doctor who maybe they feel like they can relate to, or a doctor who looks like them. I think it's important, and I think that it's a month that is dedicated to celebrating and honoring the stories of Black people that aren't necessarily at the forefront of history lessons that are told in school. And I think it's very important for everyone to take out time to educate themselves and learn more about these Black stories, because those stories are very much foundational components of America itself, and that's the country that we all live in. So I think it's important for those stories to be told. Personally, the Black leaders that inspire me the most are my parents, Perry and Michelle Brown. I became a Christ follower in the summer of 2002. I actually accepted Christ into my life the same day that my brother Breland, who was 2 years older than me, we accepted Christ on the same day, and then our dad actually baptized us shortly after. It was on Father's Day that year, and I remember thinking to myself, this was before I entered 3rd grade, thinking to myself, oh man, that means when I go back, I have to be nice to this classmate of mine. I would say that Mosaic's mission aligns with my life's purpose. Seeing the unity here at Mosaic and seeing the different people from different backgrounds come together